Good, Zig?
Yeah.
All right, welcome to a little bit more flying with the Monkey Show. I'm Mr. Moondog. That's Zigzag and
Hello.
Draco
Hello.
in aviation,
Hello.
and we are flying a general aviation flight from Lower Lake Michigan to Upper Lake Michigan, from Gary, Indiana to
Mackinac.
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 And you do see the bridge up there, big Mackinac Bridge, suspension bridge. So
Is it Mackinac or Mackinac?
Mackinac.
Oh,
I don't know.
Is it?
Mackinac.
I'm pretty sure it's the Mackinac Bridge, though.
Mackinac Bridge. Yeah, it is Mackinac. Someone will correct us in quickly enough. Anyways, you're saying it wrong.
I just did.
Yeah. So, uh, this is a GA flight. I'm in the Beechcraft Duke. Zig is in the Beechcraft Duke. Aviation's
Excuse me one moment.
in a TBN 50 or something.
TBM 850.
Okay, and Draco's in a Cessna Cheyenne. So
Baron 58.
Baron 58. Oh, okay. So very similar plane to what we're all flying here. So we're going to get it started. We're going to get going. This is a VA flight for our VA. So I have PIREP running. Yes, I do.
I was gonna say, did you start your ACARs?
Yep.
Starting my flight.
And it's
Oh, sorry.
set
I gotta find a parking
over.
brake in this damn thing.
Right underneath the yoke.
Control P, or period.
There we go. Because I can't find it on here. I'm sure it's somewhere.
So close. Battery on. Right side. Oh, wait.
And I'll be right back. Gotta restart my aircraft.
Go. Right and left started. It's on. Master on. That's on.
Engine
That's
started.
It denied my request to take off.
What was its reason?
The airport is currently IFR.
It is.
That's what it said.
Not for me.
Depart north.
Wait, how do you change seats? Somehow I'm sitting in the wrong seat. I'm sitting like in the middle. You might know how to do that.
No, but my visibility is 10 miles. Scattered clouds at 6,000.
Taking
Winds
off
calm.
30, so that's 306.
Mine's cloudy. That's what the current conditions, cloudy.
Right, so I sit there.
Yeah, I got partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. Yep.
So where did it send you, Moondog? To 30?
30, which is nose right now.
So on your active sky map, did anybody issue a PIREP On the map itself.
On active sky?
Yeah.
I
No.
don't know.
On mine, somebody issued a PI rep.
I don't even know how to do that.
4.3. Oh, now it's gone. Oh, it's back. 4.3 nautical miles north of KPRX, flight level 264. Flying a 747-400. Says some mighty strong storms, Jim. $3014. All right, we're taking off.
Yep, got Zig ahead of me. 17 and then 1460.
Oh, there's aviation. Come on, aviation, move your ass.
Put him at the back. He's got the quicker plane.
I'm about to pass him on the corner here.
Got you as a Beechcraft Baron, but you're in the ground.
Who, me?
Hey, you.
Be saying.
Hope this runway is long enough.
Oh, yeah. You would think this one might be. All right.
I accidentally shut down my
Stops.
aircraft, so give me shut down my engine. So give me 1 second.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The pilot in training.
Yeah.
I'm used to the Cessna when it's actually no, it's the when it's l- um le power mixture pop. In this aircraft, it's power. No, power. Yeah. In this aircraft, it's power pop mixture.
He'll get it right at some point.
Yeah, I'm confused now.
Yeah, I know.
Are we ready then?
I'm
He'll
ready.
catch
I'm
up.
ready.
Ready when you guys are.
Got the fast plane.
Yeah, I'll probably end up being.
I thought about flying the Cheyenne, but I figured I'd really outpace you guys. Plus, with this being a VA flight, I don't know if the Cheyenne is considered a light GA or not.
Oh, we are going on the one way.
It probably is because the 1900 is considered GA.
Wait, are we all going on the one way?
Well, where else are you going to take off at?
At the same time, I mean.
Zig's already gone.
MoonDog's getting ready to lift off.
I'll line up and wait. This engine's so touchy.
Off the ground. Little bit of wash there.
I'll wait 1 minute, set up my stuff, and then I'll take off.
Oh, I wasn't clear to take off. Oh well. Come catch me. Going to Mackinac.
Holy crap. A little bit of got caught in Moondog's wake. Yeah, I'm getting knocked around.
Full throttle, here we go.
Alright, so autopilot on. $75 and nav GPS. Landing gear up, flaps up, landing lights, taxi. Lights off.
Oop. I didn't turn my landing lights on.
Turn the landing lights on, but I didn't really technically turn off the taxi lights off.
I didn't turn the taxi light off either.
Okay, so Draco, you turned right. Aviation banked like 60 degrees and turned right.
Sally.
Oh no, it's. If you want the passengers sick, that's fine.
Oh, this is a train. This is a cross country train flight for me, so who cares? I'm practicing sharp turns, steep turns. I'm also climbing at 1,350 feet per minute.
I'm doing a nice easy climb at like 700.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll go back down my flight more than that then.
Here I'm only going up to 9,500 feet. No reason to space shuttle myself up there.
Yeah.
You're doing 95. I'm doing 75. Zig, did you stick at 55?
No. I did 75 as well.
Okay.
I figure with me being a slower plane, if I can get up into slightly thinner air,
Makes sense. know Zig's up here with me somewhere.
Well, I'm behind.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
behind you, MoonDog,
Yeah.
because I forgot to hit the nav button for a little bit, and I was going off the other way.
I'll try to maintain 150, 175 knots.
I was trying to remember how to use the autopilot. Couldn't get it to lock onto the climb there right away.
Was it still on the nav button?
No,
nav switch? Oh,
I
okay.
was dicking around with getting the altitude set up and forgot all about hitting the nav button. And then I was like, okay, we're good. And I'm like, oh crap, nav button. Going the wrong way.
Well, I knew you banked left, so I with me banking right, I would have, when we got out of the circle there, we would have been real close to each other. I just didn't want it to be too close. All right, so check the briefing for landing. Landing's on 8. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
What's cool?
I just found out in Active Sky 16, if I load a flight plan into the flight simulator, it automatically does it into Active Sky.
Yeah.
I'm at Active Sky next. I bought Active Sky 16 a few months, about a month or two back. Actually, 2 months back.
Okay. So
I only have an approach for 26.
right, and it says landing 8, but 6 knots. I'm going to put in for 26 and follow in the GPS.
Oh boy, that's some weather.
Did you guys do GPS direct or VORs?
VORs.
Why am I going a completely different route than you guys?
Did you just do VOR?
No, because I have waypoints.
Okay, you put in the HIC and
Whatever they were.
yeah, HIC and
No, I got PMN to GLR to PLN.
You
Yeah.
didn't take the other ones out.
he didn't put in the other ones.
I didn't know there
Yeah,
needed.
he did the VOR one. I see. I set this up when I was making it for the VA. I was in Plan G and I just clicked on a couple of waypoints that looked right, VOR points, and then I just put those in for the description. If you when just what Flight Sim put in or this PMDG put in, it probably did. That's the basic one. So you'll be off a little bit, but we'll hit PLN probably almost exactly the same time. So
You kind of left that little detail out that I had to enter those.
I did put them in there, but there's a bunch of pictures in there.
Hey, Venkatesh, welcome to the stream.
Welcome. So I'm going to get some more streams in this weekend. Apologize for those that may have missed out on that wanted to see the flights and the Jurassic World. I'll get more of that back up.
Yeah, maybe this time we'll be able to hear you.
The second one, you could hear me.
Speaking of,
Speaking of,
okay, yeah, mics are on. Just checking. Making sure I unmuted everything.
you know, I just did the same thing because I know I did it, but it was like, did I do it? Did I really do it? It says it's on. See the thing moving, so it must be on.
This is a Beechcraft Duke B-60. Similar to the Beechcraft Baron,
Just faster.
a little faster.
Different engines, basically.
Nice little plane.
Like to tell you where to get it, but we got it just before it was discontinued, so you can't get it anywhere. You have to know someone to get it.
And it is not available for P3D. Unfortunately.
Yeah, because it was discontinued almost a year or two ago.
Might be able to find a copy of it on eBay or something like that on a disc.
Yeah. All right. So while we're on here, watch chat and see if
Yes, we are using, well, Draco's not, but I am flying with the FSX Steam Edition.
three of the four of us are.
Aviation upgraded too.
Yeah,
Did-
I'm
did
currently
it?
using FSX.
Ugh.
What do you have your, oh, you're not in this plane, Draco. What do you have your mixture set at, MoonDog?
What am I down to? About 35?
You guys are
really?
about to fly into some weather.
35. Yeah. All right. Let me look back here and tell these guys in the back, put your seatbelts on. Tray tables up. Thank you.
I think I'm over the weather.
If you're at 75, you probably are.
I don't know. I'm at 90. I'm at like 95, and I'm gonna fly just either through it or under it.
I don't see it on my active sky.
How far out do you have the radar pulled?
Well, I'm zooming in pretty close now.
I have mine set for about 80.
I don't know where it's telling me that. Oh. Where does it tell you your range?
Upper left.
Yep,
Upper.
I see. No, I was zoomed in all the way to 14.
You won't see anything that close. That's closer than what you can look out though.
I just see clouds, but there are 4 of us flying together. We use Join FS to fly together.
And it tends to work about 90% of the time. 95% of the time. Only 5% does it get goofy or
Let's see, I can actually
doesn't actually let you physically see the other person, but aside from that,
see if I
it'll
can
put
pull up the
you
map here.
pretty close to everyone you're flying next to.
See if the map's working tonight.
If you've got a the same plane and you're flying with friends of yours like we do, if Zig puts down his landing gear while I'm watching him, I can watch, or he's close enough I can see him visually, I can see his landing gear go down. It's a lot better in that regard than join the other one, FS join.
So this is us here.
App working pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still using the older version of Join FS. I didn't update. That reminds me, I got to update. Prepared. They went to version 4.3.
So the weather we're flying into just broke up a bit, quite a little bit. Nice summer weather. No storm, then all of a sudden there's a storm in front of you, or the storm that's in front of you just breaks up because it can't hold itself together because it just rained itself out.
Oh, I'm gaining on MoonDog.
What are you indicated at? There's Draco.
Indicated 143.
Okay. I should back off some.
Might be able to
Alright.
land, take off, come back, go back again with the speed I'm going.
I'm doing my best to keep up with you guys in this. But
I'm
she's-
doing my best to slow down.
Well, this just is not a fast plane compared to the Duke.
Yeah, and he's not even in the Duke. He's in the even faster plane.
I'm in the
He has the Duke, and he goes, "I don't want to fly it. That's okay."
I mean, I could have taken the Cheyenne and blown everybody's doors off with it, but
Yeah.
How fast does the Cheyenne go?
cruise about 220.
This thing cruises on 250. Cruises
Yeah.
252.
That's
So-
that one that Andrew flies all the time.
Yeah.
So I still beat ya. Okay, I've dropped down
I-
to 165 and I'm still able to fly, shockingly. Might have to drop some flaps.
Have you heard from Andrew in a while, Aviation?
Was it is his thing? His is Bob 216, correct?
No.
No, that's
No,
Bob.
That's
That's
Bob.
What was
Phantom.
what's in?
GK
Phantom.
Phantom.
Give me 1 second.
Well, you don't have to go look. I was just curious if
So yeah, the storm I was worried about flying through. It's not a storm anymore.
Last I talked to him was
Flying
3
a storm.
months
Yeah,
ago.
that's suicidal, I guess, in some regard. But it's breaking up. We'll be okay.
The other person, well,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
I'm
talked to him for
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just, he hadn't been around and he hadn't flown any VA flights in like
Oh yeah.
30 days or something. So,
I just messaged him. Said hello.
huh?
I just messaged him and said hello. Okay, I'm going 159. What's your indicated, Zig?
185. Oh,
Okay,
190, 192.
Okay, good. That's in my green. I'll go there then.
Meanwhile, you're the turtle back here.
I've slowed down here, Draco.
Yeah, I went to 180, so I'm in the green at least. Indicated.
Look at the turtle go,
Hey, MoonDog,
bro.
look up and behind you.
Okay, now I've got Zig back
Are you
there.
familiar with that Red Hot Chili Peppers song?
I am.
I don't have you on active sky or anything now, Draco.
About probably about 20 miles from you guys.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, there you are. Ground speed's 183 to
So in this plan, I changed my prop to improve my proficiency,
my
not my mixture.
202. So
I'm literally trying to squeeze every
yeah,
knot out of this plane I can.
I know you
I-
are.
I got her up to 148.
Oh, then on that note, I'll slow down a lot.
But that's what I've been backing off a little bit.
I can do 150 with ease.
Well, I'm redlining my engine. My RPMs are at 2700.
What's your speed right now?
Mine?
Yeah.
149, about ready to tick over to 150.
Okay, because I can go below 140, so I might end up doing that. I can go below 130.
You should.
I can probably go below 100. Actually, below about 120 is when I have to engage one flap, I think. I'll go to 135 and then stay there.
So when we land, I'm gonna need 2 new engines.
Okay,
So-
um,
I know where to
what's
get
your-
them. They're in this TBN. We can steal them out of it.
I'm pretty sure I just watched a cylinder drop out of one of them.
Actually,
We'll-
I can go. Okay, I can
we'll get
go to
Ernie on it.
120. If everyone wants to go to down to 120, I'm safe doing that. I'm safe doing 132.
Where's Joe? He could do a swap out for you.
Well, I actually did learn about some engine stuff during my ground training today. Just how an engine works.
Oh, cool. I can see a rainbow.
You've got a rainbow.
I
That
have
is
a
cool.
rainbow.
That is cool. I'm on the wrong side to see the rainbow.
I'm holding at 132. Where's that moon? See, that's why I want to. That's why I want to get a new graphics card.
That's what I'm seeing. You can barely. I don't know if you can. It shows up really well, but it's like right behind the tail. There's like a
What's your
prism effect.
FPS?
It's about 65.
What's your time on in the sim?
What do you mean my time in the sim?
Oh, I see
What
it.
do you have your What do you have your time set in?
We
sim?
started at 1830.
Okay.
Two colorblind guys can barely see the rainbow there, but we see it.
I'll take mine to daytime too, then. Because I just hate looking at darkness. Since I got new water textures installed.
Did you go to Rex 4 or something, or?
No, I just found some free will.
Oh. Because if you go on, if you've got Rex 4, you can look up MoonDog Fly's uh, color schemes and all that, and it'll get to the same clouds and water and ground textures that you see Zig and I have. Just in case anyone wants to know. I mean, Draco had them too, but he said, I'm going to go to this other company's flight sim.
And honestly, I don't regret it.
Lockheed Martin, the people who make it, make bloody airplanes. Oh, I got 2 aircraft in front of me now. Who beat me? Zig, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm catching up.
They make airplanes, but they didn't make their own flight sim.
No, they just improved on it.
Yeah.
Need to find out where the air conditioner button is for this.
I already found where mine is, but the fan is so annoying.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Yep. More power plants down there.
See, I don't have a power. Wait, do I have a power plant? I don't know. I gotta get closer. Oh, did I tell you what my fly instructor did for me?
I don't recall us asking. What do you do?
He ditched me. Completely left without telling me. I was signing up to do a lesson and never heard from him. We ended up calling the flight school and like, oh yeah, he left. So it's been it's been over 2 months and I still haven't done a training session. And how the hell did Zig pass me?
Because he's been set at like 160 or 170.
Yeah, I bumped down to like 130.
So we'll stay there. We're about the same. We're trying to keep up with Draco. Zig's catching back up to where he was.
Yeah, you guys are about 35 miles to the north of me.
Yeah.
I mean, I have something to
Oh,
bypass
I'm coming
my
right
time.
up on you, Moondog. I caught up with you again.
Yeah, because I backed off on speed.
Oh, wow, you did. Here it come. Holy crap.
Yeah, you even passed the turbocharged engine.
How fast are you going?
I was going
Not
130.
you. Not you.
I
Moondog.
I had it indicated at 160. Let's see here.
Feel like
Actually,
doing a little formation flying, do you? Because there you are. Whoa. I just hit your wash.
Plop wash. Caution.
Oh. Holy
Oh,
cow,
gosh.
you did back off pretty quick there, didn't you? Yeah, we don't have that nice soft water to land in now. We got ground beneath us.
Who said water was soft?
If it goes through a water softener, it is.
Yeah,
Not
that's
that kind of soft.
that's fresh water. That's not salt water, so fresh water's softer.
Yeah, but when you land at it going 160, kind of feels like a semi hit you.
Okay, I've got her up to 155, 156.
Alright, I'll stay at 160.
That's
then.
good.
Well, at least part of the plane. I think the wings fell off about 30 miles ago.
See, I can zoom out enough on active sky to catch you at 190 ground speed and flying over a VOR, so I can't see what mine is. Zig and I are both about 190, so we're all doing about the same speed now.
I also think I got a little bit of a tailwind, though. Because there's no logical reason I should be going this fast.
Yeah. But this is the long leg for us, for those of us that went this direction.
Well, this is my long one, too. 161 miles. I'm just kind of panning around, enjoying the scenery outside.
I am too. I was waiting for this black.
I had to veer off and go into heading so I could get out of your wash before it got all crazy and knocked the wings off. I'm gonna try and close the gap again here. You just stay where you're at.
I did something with my plane and I don't know what I did.
Pilot in training,
I
crashing
told
to
you,
the
keep your
ground.
fingers. I told you, keep your fingers out of strange holes. You never know what's going to happen.
It was a button.
Or quit pushing buttons.
The pilot in training's crashing. It's now going the wrong way.
What the hell did I do with this aircraft?
Not something you want to hear your pilot say.
You still at like 160, Moondog?
Yeah.
Nav source.
Yeah,
Nav
I haven't
one.
changed it. If I even put the arrow, the mouse over it, it even says exactly airspeed indicated 160. But it just bumped up to 161.
Man, I'm in your wash again. I didn't think I was that close.
Something about these planes and the way that they mimic stuff, the wash gets really bad. But when we were flying the DC-3 and the Basler, when we did that in those planes, we were almost wingtip to wingtip.
I think it just has to do with how these planes are lighter than those.
Yeah.
So they're more responsive to choppy air.
Aha! Now, how far did I get off track? Not that far.
Should it sound like there's like 3 pistons knocking around in my left engine?
No, it should be 6.
Well, one engine sounds like a bag of marbles in a dryer.
That's okay. It's when it gets worse than that that you got to start to worry.
This reminds me of the flight around the world where you guys had the faster planes. I was always just kind of in the rear all by myself, but yet I always landed first.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing how I found out about Zig's channel, that's the first channel I ever found about, was I was just watching YouTube and I was actually doing a skiing trip and I saw the live stream like, oh, I don't think I like that streamer. And then I ended up watching about 6 other videos and I ended up coming back. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. Yeah, I got hooked instantly.
You were watching videos? What, flight sim videos?
No, I was just watching other YouTube videos, and then I came back. I'm like, that's still in the recommendations. I'll watch it. See how I
Oh,
like
okay.
that cinema. Instant like.
Look out your window there, Moondog.
Left side, right side.
Right side.
Yeah, I'll
Right
come and
side.
join you. Give me a minute.
Oh, I saw it there in the one passenger window. Co-pilot window here.
When I said I'll be there in a
Oh,
minute, I'll
there
be
he
there
is.
in a minute.
I see you out the first passenger window.
So we're doing some formation flying.
We're doing it until we wreck because
Well, don't wait till I get there, please.
we don't want you here because your plane will throw off more turbulence.
I can make this thing go extremely slow.
But can you do it without getting in front of us and washing us out?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the trick.
Well, I'll be right above you.
Well, that's not really good either.
No.
We just experiment, okay?
No. VA flight, we want to turn it in.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't a VA flight, you would have said yes?
We'd let you get a little closer. Yep.
Okay, fine, I'll just stay overhead. 3,000 feet overhead.
Really mess with Zig. Just do a right turn.
Okay, I see a formation flying now.
Are you far enough away that?
I'm still 9 miles and I'll be
No,
and
I
I'm
meant
gonna be
Zig.
behind you.
That he's not. Go in the just in case.
Define far enough away?
Yeah.
10 feet.
All depends on when the wash hits the plane. Yeah, I get a little bobble here and there. Pussy Galore's acrobatic air training school.
Oh, that just became for mature audiences only.
You've not
Yeah.
watched freaking James Bond.
Yes.
Okay. Pussy Galore is the character. That's all I said. I did not
YouTube-
yell for you. I said Pussy Galore's flight training classes, and Zig's all.
Mrs. Moondog thought she was being called in.
I've only used like 110 pounds of fuel.
Yeah, these things
111.
are really
Don't
fuel
use too-
efficient.
Don't use too much because you're gonna need. You can't refuel while you're there.
What do you mean I can't refuel while I'm there?
There's no FBO.
Well, I started with 852 pounds of fuel.
Okay.
There's an airport like literally. It's on an island. You get on the peninsula, either the upper or lower, and there's an airport right there. You can almost throw a rock and hit it. So you don't need that much fuel.
That's just what it said in the description for the flight. It said
Yeah.
there's no FBO, so no refueling. So bring the fuel to get
Yeah.
you off the island with you.
Yeah.
All right, so fill me in. What's going on here? Because I thought this was
It's
destination of the month or whatever.
destination of the month, but they
It
were
is.
just so many of
They
the
give you the
guys.
background.
Yeah,
They give you the background on the
on the airports anymore.
airport. They give you like
okay.
a whole big description of the airport, and a lot of the guys they fly from one destination to the next. They don't just plug in a. They don't respawn the plane.
Okay.
So some of the guys would be flying from the last one, and if they're doing that much realism, then I guess
They're
it was just in
flying,
the
yeah.
description there. Just bring your fuel with you because you can't refuel at this airport.
So they would be flying out of here, headed to the next one, and that's where it would be useful to know that you need fuel.
Oh, we must be turning. There you go.
Yep.
There went. All right. Well,
And it's been pretty good, but I bumped up the speed just quite literally a tap, so that I could be ahead of you in the turn in case you turned at the same time.
no, I
wasn't
was
sure
on
what you was-
heading.
you
I
was
had
on
locked
heading?
in
Okay.
because so I could stay out from behind you. That was fun though. That was pretty good. I got some good screenshots. I don't see you now.
Because I'm,
Oh, you're what?
I see you guys turning more north.
yeah. Yeah, we now do the zig and the zag.
Yes, I stay on this same heading for like another 121 miles.
You're going up all the way up to
GLR.
I wonder when that D-18 is going to be released. Did you seen anything on that? That's a nice looking plane.
All they said was soon.
Yeah. Okay. So what
Yeah.
speed are you doing now, Moondog?
With the wind change and the little bump, 162.
Oh, you're still down there.
Yeah.
I should grab a Cessna 172 civil air patrol scan and intercept you.
What?
What?
He's got that air tower voice going now where he speaks at 170 miles an hour.
I'm pretty sure my ears just broke when they tried to.
I should
Hear
grab
what you said.
I should grab a Cessna 172, 182 civil air patrol and intercept you.
Okay, well,
I
that's
should grab
fine.
my F-22 and blow your ass out of the sky, but
I've slowed down for Draco, but I had this thing up at 190, 195. It will zip along.
This thing will zip along to 300 knots.
aren't you special?
I never said I was special.
But you're talking about the 172 and 182. It won't keep up with this if you trim it out right.
Yeah. Jesus, I need to trim this thing out.
I mean, if you guys really opened up, set your planes to where they're supposed to be for cruise, you guys would have blown past me so far away.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I've could had this earlier on the flight up to 190 trimmed out with the fuel in the mixture.
I mean, hell, like I said, if I thought that the Cheyenne would have qualified for this, then I would have flown it, and I would have been able to keep up with you guys, no
Yeah.
problem.
It just has to be a general aviation plane.
But see, I don't know if that's considered a GA,
Well,
a light
it's not-
GA.
It doesn't even have to be light.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
has to be. There are people flying DC-3s in. The restrictions were pretty open on this one.
Which actually, most of the destination of the month, it's just get to the destination with whatever flights from the VA are available. But if they're going to allow the what is this, the charter one to make these up,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could do just about anything then.
Within reason.
Yeah.
Like they said, no landing, trying to land 747s on a 2,000-foot gravel runway.
Right.
No, I could not land the Phenom where we're going. But if we're going to any of the other ones that we've been to recently, that Phenom will land anywhere, and it'll almost get distance-wise. So,
Actually, that reminds me. I wanted to look to make sure that, like, what my time is, like how many hours to see if, like, it's tracking if you're getting credit for your flight time in the charter division. You know what I
Well,
mean?
right now it says I have 38 and a half hours. And I've flown for 54 minutes so far.
73.0. To senior captain.
yeah. But it won't add to the hours until you file your PIREP.
Till it's approved. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, it's easy to track that then.
But yeah, with him adding the charter division on it'll open it up a lot, like on those destination of the months. That was always kind of what was limiting before.
Yeah.
Is that you had to be able to pick one of the flights that was already in there. So you would only have a handful of planes usually to pick from.
Zig, do you have cross settings on?
No.
Okay.
But it will overstress.
and it will crash his plane if you get too close with the air turbulence.
I'm staying behind him. Just so when I pass him, I'm not gonna destroy him.
I looked at that. I watched a video on like a tour on that Lone Oak map, Draco.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
It looks pretty nice.
Question is when or if, when and if are we going to make the switch?
Two things I don't like about it.
What's that?
You have to muck the stalls.
Oh, I'm in for that. That's fine.
MoonDog and I do that.
Because he doesn't do bucket work. That's the only
Right.
reason. Yeah.
Well, that would be a lot between them getting dirty, the food, and then having to do the manure manually. That's a lot. That's a lot of work.
I'm just relishing that because I like that. Okay.
I like the idea of that instead of it just, oh, it's just magically teleports.
So if you see my plane start doing weird stuff, completely normal. My dog is getting scared of the fireworks that's getting off now, and she's kind of trying to jump on me. And this is a golden retriever that's fully grown,
She
And
wants
she
to
has
sit in your lap.
and she has the comb shame on. So it's gonna hit my yoke.
The cone of shame. Well, what's
She
wrong
had
with her?
surgery.
Oh,
We
okay.
had to remove. Gracie, don't hit my yoke. We should get that thing off of there. You did this yesterday when I was controlling.
So anyway, while he's fighting with his dog,
And the grain silos are only 100,000 liters.
There goes the junk.
it's not like
Oh,
we really ever have that much grain anyway to hold on to.
We do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that we can get external grain storage.
Yeah, I know. But I don't think it has oats and alfalfa.
Yeah,
Didn't you say that has it?
I'm pretty sure that's the one it does. It's multi-fruit. I'd have to look it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they didn't say that in the video. And it doesn't tell you on Giant's webpage. I didn't think. They don't. You know, considering that's the Farm Simulator website, they really don't give you much information about like the mods. It's kind of stupid, really. But visually the map looks really, really good.
Right.
Well, we could.
Like you can't tell where the map ends.
Well, let's
Fun.
finish
amazing.
this season, this year on on the map we're on, and get rid of stuff and move over.
It's amazing. It's amazing how he did it so you can't tell like where the map ends.
Dig, don't
Like
worry. There's gonna be an aircraft above you to your left, 500 feet.
Like it's just like looking off onto the horizon. I've never seen anybody do the edge boundaries of a farm sim map like that.
So a lot of Lone Wolf modding and Oxygen David had a hand in this.
Oh, come on.
That
Catch
would
up,
get
thank you.
Jasper all fired up. He loves those guys.
What you really mean is
Bye, Zig.
really likes this guys.
Oh, I haven't passed you yet, and I've passed you.
Aviation, go land so that
I don't
you know
see
what
you.
we're doing.
Okay, I'll go land.
Oh, there you
I'll
are.
pass you in about 3 minutes.
But it looks really, really good. Like they have like street signs.
So I'm reading about it, and as a default, the largest field on the map is just over 35 acres in size. It took 2 Challenger tractors and a 15-meter Amazon seeder over 30 minutes to seed that one field.
Oh, that's long.
They got some little tiny ones on there too. Like you could seed it in one pass with that same equipment.
Right. It's funny. Even put on here, guess the edge of the map.
Yeah, you can't. Not visually. In the video, he's like, the map ends right on the other side of that field. I'm going, what? No, it
Bye,
doesn't.
MoonDog.
And then you could see it in the mini map, and you're like, holy crap. There's some spots where it looks like the traffic even just drives off into the horizon. It's crazy.
See you, MoonDog. I'll go land for you.
But the roads all look really good. There's double stripes. There's like passing zones on the road. You know what I'm talking about with the divided lines. It's quite well done. A lot of buildings that you haven't seen before. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty map.
It says the aim was to make the map borders so seamless that you only really notice them when you hit the invisible collision wall to stop you from going outside the map.
I would bet that's how it is.
Don't blame me if you're going full pelt with a load of bales and smack bang into that thing, into it.
I just watched I didn't watch anybody playing on it. I just saw, well, I mean, they weren't, you know what I mean? It was a map tour video. They were going around to all the sell points and to the different farms and stuff. And
he said that many of the fields can be plowed together to create much larger fields. One of these combination fields is over 118 acres. More than enough to run 10 combines in a row.
I'm in. Let's finish this season on the farm that we're on.
MoonDog's like, let's stay up all night and get it done. And sell all our shit and go and take our money.
See, MoonDog, what do you want me to look for when I land?
The ground.
The ground? Just land. That's all.
Okay.
That's what I was doing last night while you guys were playing Hearts of Iron.
I was thinking about doing a passing you guys up and just stop it, Gracie. What? Oh, Gracie, don't hit the nuts. My dog is so energetic right now. Ow.
All right.
I was watching that video in the background, actually, while I was working. Datton was watching some trucking videos.
It looks like he's done custom textures for all the for everything.
Do you mind sending me a link to the video, please?
Yeah. For the map, you mean?
Yes, please. The video, the map.
Oh wow! Did you see the nighttime?
No, but I saw all the building. I saw the guy that did the video didn't do it with any like speed up time for night, but I saw that the video that there's lighting in the buildings. He was showing most all of them have light switches for the buildings, and he said the light is realistic. Like when you turn the light on, even in the daytime, it doesn't like you can't tell that the light's on in the daytime. Really, you know what I mean? How sometimes you turn the light on and it like whites out everything, even in the daytime.
Yeah.
Why Giants has not enlisted Bullet Bill to make and Oxygen David to make a map, I'll never know. If that map looks this good with 17, imagine how good it's gonna look
Well-
if they import it over to 19.
But what else have they done that's that good? Because
Couple others.
I have not played any of their other maps. I don't think. Or
I
will
have. I've played one or two, but I've seen a lot of them, and they're really good.
I mean, I guess it all depends on what you're looking for.
Right.
I mean, they normally do like English style maps, right?
Yeah. Alright. I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
You put the cone of shame up there. I just saw that.
Okay, I ended up going so slow, MoonDog passed me again. That's gonna get changed in about a minute.
Knock me out of the sky and I will have words with you.
I say at my current speed of 120 knots.
No, you can
Gracie.
pass, just don't knock me out of the sky when you do it.
I'm not gonna
I don't
knock
like-
you out of the sky. Not intentionally, at least.
Well, I've dealt too much with Andrew non-intentionally wanting to do that also and fly so close that it's knocked all three of us out of the sky almost.
Gracie, I swear if you mess up my landing. Sit. Good go. Oh, don't jump on me.
So if you look down to the left, there's that airport. That's definitely big enough for you to get fuel.
Oh yeah.
I think there's another one or two even closer. I get the notification that aviation's now playing flight sim.
I accidentally opened up 5M. Calm down, Gracie, calm down. Great, now I gotta push my chair all the way forward so you can get out with that comb. Ow.
So did he do then? Oh, Draco's not back yet.
That might have been a little close. Well, my TCAS still doesn't work. Hello.
Alright, so I'm on to PLN. Let's make sure I've got approaches in. I don't want to activate it yet.
All right, I'm back.
So did he do Colboro Park? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Yeah. Did he do West Coast also?
Yeah.
I haven't played that one, but I know a lot of people like Colboro Park, but I don't know. It's an English style map, so I never played it really. I checked it out a little bit, but
I mean, I got nothing against the English style maps. Sometimes I like them, but a lot of times they're hard to make any profit off of because the fields are so small.
Yeah, that's definitely enjoy the work because you're not going to make anything off of it.
to be honest, with seasons, it's hard to make it's hard to make money doing any of that stuff.
Right.
Almost.
Well, you got to be in it for the long haul with seasons.
Well, yeah, that's just it. I mean, yeah, you do have to be in it for the long haul. That's why I like using like the placeables that we use, except for the greenhouses. I don't know if you were on the night or before when I was talking to Moondog that on the next map we'll just, instead of doing the greenhouse stuff, just do the charcoal.
I was actually going to bring that up, maybe leave the greenhouses out because they're just
It's a lot of work for not as much money. I mean, it'd be better to do extra, like an extra charcoal. Like if you had 3 of the charcoal facilities going, you'd have it more money than we did most of the time with this one, with the just the one and the greenhouses. You know what I mean?
right.
Well, to be honest, if we sell all our stuff and we do that, like on the BP one, and we take our money with us, we'll have a pretty good
Yeah.
starting amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fields are really cheap on that map. That's one of the things that other people commented they didn't like about it. Like some of the biggest fields are on there are only like 200,000. The little ones are like 8 or 9,000 for some of the little tiny ones. Did you figure out if that has the oats?
I
It
didn't
doesn't
see
really
that. I
matter
think
on
I
the
got
map,
confused.
but
I think I got it mixed up with another map.
okay.
But I know that one has chopped straw, which I don't. I mean, I like it. I like the chopped straw because you can use it as a thing of fertilizer. And I think it also, but with like the corn and the like soybeans and sunflowers, it actually leaves the actual residue on the map. At least it did in 15. I have never used it in 17, so I couldn't tell you for sure.
Now, when you say it has chopped straw, is that for that third-party mod chopped straw or no?
No, that's the straw add-on.
It's the straw add-on. That's right. I couldn't think of what that is.
No, chopped straw just if you can select to where you know how if you don't leave a windrow.
Because there's a price on there in the video for straw pellets and hay pellets or something, I think.
That's because it's set up um for the straw add-on if you have it, but you don't need it.
I see. I see. I've been watching a lot of fishing videos where they fish up here in this area. Well, I don't know if it's this particular area that we're flying over, but
Right.
up in the Northeast, that WFN channel, World Fishing Network,
Okay.
Mhm.
a lot of the shows on there are Canadian.
Well, technically, we're still northern Michigan. Upper,
Yeah, I know,
lower,
but
yeah, we're getting
but
close.
sometimes they're around the Great Lakes is what I was getting at.
Getting it. Okay.
I mean, they're Canadian, but they're not always just in Canada or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. Definitely uh, some decent fishing in Lake Michigan and any of these contributories and
I put that on at night to go to sleep. Mrs. Zig's usually asleep, and because I can't fall asleep without the TV on.
10 minutes,
I
40
used to
miles.
just turn the news on, but Mrs. Zig gets pissed if she wakes up and that's on. If I leave it on like Fox News or something, and then all of a sudden it's like on one of them shows where they're arguing, she'll wake up and get mad.
Yeah.
Turn that shit off! They're arguing.
The news angers up my blood, so I don't watch it much anymore.
Yeah, I don't. I used to be a news junkie, but I can't. No, I
For all the police stuff they were putting on the news, like I can't watch it.
yeah, I don't
50
watch it
miles
much
away.
anymore. Too much anymore either. But so fishing shows, that's what I put it on now. The WFN, and it's not so bad when you wake up and they're catching like blue marlin, or they're trout fishing somewhere, fly fishing. It's okay.
Or I used to put on the Outdoor Network, and I used to wake up to them hunting.
I don't have that one. That's not in my package.
Yeah, I actually have two. I have the Outdoor Network and the Sportsman's Network.
I know you haven't been trucking much, if at all, lately, Draco. But did you ever do any of like the coast to coast map, or the Canada Dreamin', or whatever that is, Canada Dream map?
No, I could never figure out how to. I couldn't even find those maps.
I've been watching. I don't watch him a whole lot, but a guy who does a lot of trucking and uh, stuff. And I actually started watching him when he was playing Gold Rush, but he doesn't really play that anymore. But he's a big ATS guy. Has like one of those shifters with the switch on it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Well,
And
I used,
he sets up like when he's streaming, he does like a voice, not a voice, like a face cam, but then he also has one set up so you can see like his wheel and his monitors and see him shift.
yeah.
Kind of cool. But
Well,
anyway, oh, go ahead.
I used to watch a certain Canadian who used to do the coast to coast map, but I don't watch him anymore.
Apparently there's one. He was doing live videos on the what you call it that we did. He was doing them on multiplayer, and they had about 15 trucks in a convoy on there then doing it too.
15 guys in
So
a convoy going into that.
yeah, plus all the other chaos that was going on. Yeah.
Wow. Well, at least then you know that several of the guys around you are guys that you can yell at and they can listen to you. You know.
Yeah. Well, they got kind of divided up, but they all started out, and rolled in there together, but they ended up getting separated. You know how even like us, we ended up with a truck in between us and,
Yeah.
stuff. But I was watching some of his other videos last night, and apparently there's a really good uh, Mexico map. I was telling Moondog, or asking if Moondog had ever messed with any of those. And apparently, he did a video on mods,
Hmm.
like how to get them into not how to download them and stuff, but how to organize them and kind of how they work in
Okay.
ATS. Like to, he kind of goes through how to layer them up and stuff like that. Because he must have about 40 mods in his single player, and they're all working with no conflicts. It's crazy.
That's
But
really the only time I would truck anymore is when I was trucking with you guys.
yeah, and I hadn't done any single player. I think my single player profile's on like level 9.
Yeah.
And then my multiplayer one is like on 28. So I hadn't done much either, but
I just very carefully watch what I have as the mods, and I've used the same profile and go back and forth. But I'm waiting for the time for me to bounce back and it to corrupt somehow and lose level 50 almost.
Yeah. See, I don't want to lose the all the
surely
the
there's
high
got to
level
be
I have.
to cheat that in by now. So you can set up multiple profiles.
Well, I've started a second profile. I've got one. It's level 6, but
Yeah, I
That's
have
what I'm
multiple.
saying, to be able to cheat in the levels.
yeah, you can, but
I'm sure you can if you go into like the XML or something, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the game, which there really isn't much of a
Well,
purpose as it is once you max out everything.
I mean, if you're going to do it that way, yes. But if you're just if you have a profile that's level 30 or 50 or whatever, but you want to mess around like if you want to have multiple profiles so you can have different mod setups, then it doesn't defeat the purpose of that. Because that's stupid if you want to have, because the way the game's set up, you have to have different mod profiles for each, or you can have different mod setups for each profile, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you want to have one, say, that is has all the extra maps on it, why should you have to start all the way over just to have a different profile? That's stupid, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Right.
Davith is actually taking the time and he's copied in the profile and then redone it, I think. So I know it's possible.
I'm sure there's a way if you Google it, but
Okay, you guys are gonna land way before me.
Well, I'm headed up to PLN now.
doing it here, trucking again a little bit here recently, I've kind of been enjoying it.
I'm still about 12.5 miles from GLR.
Okay, yeah, I see you. And then you go almost straight north to PLN.
Yep. Which is, I think, like another 20 miles or so for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm still 20 miles from PLN.
Yeah, I'm probably about 65 miles.
I'm ahead of everyone. Why not? Heading bug. Heading. Light turn.
getting to be that time of day here where the sun is just starting to set. You can start to see some of the stars,
Yeah.
and the horizon is kind of like a hazy.
The haziness of it, the orange is off to our west.
I'm gonna start making
Oh.
snap now. I crossed the PLN
No.
one.
What
What?
are you doing, Zig?
I act. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Did I pick it?
Activated the,
I did. I activated the approach.
instead of just clicking on it, you activated it. Okay, well,
I did.
I've gone off course. I'm headed over to the Mackinac Bridge.
Yeah, but I can't even see it yet. That's not what I wrote. That wasn't. I was. Yep. Haven't used this GPS in a while. Been doing too much 737. I mean, it'll be all right. It's just. I could do what you did and just go off a heading till I get there. But
You know, GLR is a nice little airport.
Yeah, there was a couple up through there that were nice. That's what I'm saying. There's enough of them here. I mean, you could have barely any fuel as long as you can get it in the air and get back over here. I'm sure to the north side there, you could get fuel. You're just not going to land no 737s.
oh, there it is already. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going doing my
So I need to
base
get-
for
Get down
1126.
to 2400.
All right, I'm 37 miles from PLN, about 50 miles from the airport.
What am I? I'm roughly
The good thing is my
12
propeller
miles
kinda
from the
acts.
bridge.
The good thing is my propeller acts as a speed reverser and a air brake.
I forgot to stop the auto pause, and all of a sudden it just stopped, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. Freaks me. You know, I've done how many hours have we done in here now, Moondog? And it still freaks me out every time.
Yeah,
I'm at 38 hours, and it still freaked me out.
it still catches me up. But it's not as bad anymore. It's now, oh, okay. Then you can proceed on, but
Yeah. I got way too much altitude. Way too much altitude. Well, there's the bridge you were talking about, I think.
Yeah, without that bridge, people who lived in the UP wanted to go to just Michigan, they would have to go all the way through Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana.
What's that? The Mackinac Bridge?
Yeah.
yeah. What they still do once a year, they close the bridge down. You can walk across it, right? Some kind of walk thing for that.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think when they initially opened, they did that because that was literally the first time the Upper Peninsula could walk down to the Lower Peninsula, and walking across it was like an hour maybe, but we
What the
saved
crap?
2 days to go around.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just can't. I just
Okay.
activated the approach and it. Why is it taking me all the way over there? It's not what it showed just a minute ago. Oh, boy.
All right.
Did you come in on 26, Moondog?
Yeah, but I'm not anywhere close to it. I was just flying up towards the bridge.
I'm coming in to land now. I'm on final.
GPS 26. Enter. Vectors. Enter. Load. Enter. That's weird. When I say activate approach, it's giving me a completely different approach than what's showing up when I select it. That's what's
Activate vector to vector approach. I might just do a touch and go and fly around for a bit. And land behind Draco. Draco, how far are you away from?
I'm about 24 miles from PLN.
Yeah, I'll just end up camping. I don't really want to stay on the ground or stay in the air.
I'm enjoying the sunset.
Flying over the northern end of the bridge. That's actually high enough. I wonder if you could do the Grand Theft Auto fly under the bridge.
I'll test that.
Just out of
Okay.
curiosity, does this runway have lights?
It has lights.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Just in case I get there and it's dark, which I don't think it will, but
What time did you set yours for? 18:30?
Yeah.
yep.
I don't have sunset.
Says it's 7:10 right now,
I changed mine. I have a sunset now, and I am in.
according to the
GPS.
clock in the plane.
Where's that at?
Well, mine's on the yoke.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like 8:15. It's just dark enough. You do want the lights on the runway.
mine says it's 3:10. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. 1911.
$18.30 Zulu?
Yeah, no, 18:30
Oh.
local.
Local.
If
That
you
would
did,
be the difference.
that's yeah.
When have we ever done a VA flight in local time?
Not often.
FYI, there's trees at the arrival end of the runway.
Oh, there won't be when we're finished.
Actually, it does say that on the active sky, not the active sky, but the nav charts.
On Navigraph.
Yeah.
So MoonDog, you want me to test to see if I can fly underneath the bridge?
I don't care. I just thought of it. That's all.
Yeah, I see 2 airports. One to my 2 o'clock and one to my 10 o'clock.
Where are you at on the map? It's still straight ahead of you at 12 o'clock. It's still it's on the island out there.
Yeah, I can actually see the island from
Yeah.
here. I think I should start to descend a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm just flying around for a bit.
Oh, that's
Are
it
you
coming
on?
on vectors.
Oh, okay.
You're on
I was like,
vectors and I'm doing the PLN approach. Here in a minute, it's going to spin me around. Hopefully you're ahead of me.
well, I'm just now at the end of the. Oh, okay.
As soon as I hit PLN, I'm gonna activate my approach.
Because it brings you towards the hold loop, and then you loop around it and then come around onto the final. And that's where I'm at. No. Not on upwind, I'm on downwind.
Oh look, there's a ferry.
That's something you would expect to see there.
And there's the bridge to my left.
I'm on the downwind.
Yeah,
Yep.
you've got 5 miles ahead of me now.
I see aviation.
Dick's not going to be talking anymore. He's on the
Oh,
final.
yeah. I'm all right.
Now I'm on downwind. I'm gonna wait for you guys to land, and then I'll land before Draco. Actually, I'll just head up behind Draco and land. Actually, Moondog, are you behind Zig for landing?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 miles behind him, 5.5. Quick double check landing lights. Landing
Alright,
gear.
Moondog, I'm gonna go land behind you.
Why is it not pulling up? Oh, that's why.
Downtime on final. Autopilot off.
Hope that was smooth enough.
Well, the way they have it set up, I mean, you can jump over there to one of the other airports that are within 12 miles and do it again real quick.
Literally, there's an airport right across the water there.
Didn't seem terrible, but that, I'm clear, by the way. Oh, that was fine. 227. I mean, I'm not winning any awards, but
It's a good landing for this plane.
we'll take it. I'll take it all day long. I saw one of the guys in the forums had a quote on his signature for his forum. And, we all say any landing you walk away from is a good landing, right?
Mhm.
Right.
And then the follow up on that part that he had was, if you use the aircraft the next day, it's an excellent landing. And it was from Chuck Yeager.
Right on glide. So
I thought that was funny. Because wasn't he a test pilot?
Yep.
And if you use the aircraft the next day, excellent. Who's that coming in? Dog?
Yep.
Dog's in.
Side of the runway, but in.
This
Are
plane
you
covers.
coming right in, Draco?
Clear runway.
I'm lining up
Huh?
now.
This plane recovers perfectly from a stall. Just doing some stall practice while I wait.
Clear runway and on taxiway. Watch out for buildings so I don't mess up.
Final one-way 26. I would say the airplane name, but I do not know it.
Mackinac Airport.
Does this have a tower?
No.
Mackinac Airport, November 4905, Leo Mike. Runway 26 landing. Or I should say long final.
Just pulling up next to Zig here.
Oh god, my frame rates are just taking a shit right now. It's not good on landing.
And here comes Draco.
Not bad considering it was a slideshow right there.
Yeah, it looked like it from my point of view. You're up, you were down, you're back up.
You were having a slideshow there?
When I was coming in, it was like maybe like 5 frames.
Wow. I wonder why that was. It doesn't seem very busy around here.
It's all the trees.
Oh, and you have your settings set to like ultra, right?
Yeah. And normally it's not an issue, but apparently with all the trees at this airport, it's an issue.
So now that I'm stopped and everything, I'll hit stop on the PIREP.
Ooh, nope. I didn't make it on that one.
352 is what it has me for. What do you have?
Fuck. 505.
Yeah, you're
Passes
Are you serious?
It's
800.
800. You have plenty of room there.
Now you do have to roll that over to the maintenance shed and have them fix the springs a little bit, but
Mm.
you pass the requirement for landing. Now, do we want to wait for that aviation, or might as well? Why not? Let's put in all the time. He planted it.
On my end, it was relatively smooth.
I'm guessing he's got about a 450 there.
And stop flight.
I did a thing again. I changed my mixture instead of my pop.
Yeah, don't do that.
Means you shut it off down there.
Yep, that's why it went a little bit weird.
Orbix
Okay.
has a 4th of July flash sale.
Ooh. I don't have enough money.
I don't either.
Yeah. So on that note, you want to take us out of here before someone buys some money off of spends money on Orbix?
Wait, give me a minute.
50% off all USA airports and regions.
Holy moly. That's better than the
Only
45%
lasts for
off.
only lasts for 24 hours.
Payday
we'd
isn't
like
until
to
Friday, so
Well, let me see
Thank
if they're having any sales on Amazon.
like to thank everybody who stopped in tonight, said hi. Don't forget to check out the rest of the members of the Monkey Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do fly on Tuesday evenings and Saturday evenings at 9 o'clock Central. Usually we've missed a few here lately, but we'll probably get back on
On course,
schedule
yeah.
as there's real life stuff too that goes on, work and
oh, ain't that the truth?
Kids.
babies.
Take the
And
moment
work
to,
and babies and
this is
kids.
first chance online to say congratulations to Draco's family with the youngster.
Newborn,
Thank you.
happy, healthy boy.
Yep.
So yeah. Is there anything else? No.
Come back Saturday.
Come back Saturday. I think I'll be here. Yeah.
Well,
We have a baby shower to go to. I don't know if that's Saturday night or Saturday day. I haven't been updated on my schedule yet for the weekend.
okay.
Mrs. Zig hasn't sent the memo out yet on
Okay.
details.
We'll make
But,
sure to send one back to her. Hey, nerd.
Yeah.
What's the schedule? All right.
All
Anything
right.
else? Anyone else want to? Real quick memo. No.
See you
Okay.
later.
We're good.
Good
Yeah.
landing's
Alright.
a landing that you walk away from. Excellent landing's a landing that you can fly again.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Something like that.
Easy there, yeah, Chuck Yeager Jr.
And you can always go around.
All right. On that note, bye everyone.
Bye.